Hey guys, I'm going to be doing another pod test today, and today is the Orange Habanero. So these are a pretty common chili worldwide, very popular chili for very good reasons. They're pretty hot, very tasty, but they are a little bit less hot than the red habanero that I ate the other week. I do prefer the flavour of the orange because they're a little bit more sweet and fruity and just a bit more interesting in flavour. So they're originally from South America, much like most chilies are. They average 100,000 to 350,000 Scovilles. A lot of people think that the habanero is the same thing as a Scotch bonnet. The only similarity really, sometimes the shape is similar, the heat is about the same between an orange habanero and a Scotch bonnet. The heat is about the same, but I'm sure anyone will agree with me who's eaten Scotch bonnet and who's eaten a habanero will agree that the flavour is just completely different. Really true Scotch bonnets don't even have the same shape as this. They're more flared and kind of upside down mushroom shaped, the Scotch bonnets. So they are very different. So I have a few people asked for, when I did the red review, to do an orange review. So I didn't have an orange plant at the time, but I said, oh, if I find one I will do. And guess what I found? I found one of these plants for sale the other day, so I thought, why not? I did have orange habaneros last year, but failed to overwinter them. So that's why I've only got the reds this year. So I'm gonna try one more time, try and overwinter the orange ones, because a lot of people, you should be cooking with habaneros, but one thing I love, orange habaneros with like nice cheddar cheese in a sandwich. For some reason the fruitiness just works really well with the cheddar, and the heat obviously is nice as well. So I have one that I cut open. Here's one half of it. It's a little bit thinner wall than the red habanero that I had the other day. A little bit thinner, but still a pretty juicy pod. So let's pick the stems off this and see. Even in the aroma, it's a lot sweeter. It's kind of aromas like peach and melon. Yeah, really nice aroma. And I've been looking at these things on the plant all week and thinking, they look like little candies. I know they're pretty hot, but they do look they're really nice looking pods, and been looking forward to eating this one all week actually. So here we go, orange habanero. Okay, so immediately just really nice fruitiness. Like I say, melon and quite an apple-like flavour. Melon, apple, a little bit of peach. As it's progressing, there's a little bit more mango kind of aroma kicking up. At first it wasn't very hot at all, but now primarily the heat is actually underneath my tongue. It's building pretty fast, the heat, actually. Doesn't feel too much milder than the red one I did the other week, actually. This is actually... But the burn is different. The burn is on the underside of my tongue, whereas the red was going down the side of the top of my tongue. This is all under my tongue right now, which isn't particularly pleasant, actually. The now it's starting to shift to the top, the burn, which I'm a bit more comfortable with. The kind of burn profiles I don't like is on my lips and tip of my tongue or underneath my tongue. Side of my tongue is fun, and throat. So the flavour's really lingering. Getting a kind of increasingly tropical flavour to it. Kind of that mango flavour that I talked about at first is really coming out now. It's really nice. It's like I've eaten kind of mixed fruit candy or something. But with the burn on the underside of my tongue. Heat's not too aggressive. It's nothing. I mean, it's hot. It's not too aggressive. It's not irritating my stomach. It's not irritating my throat. It's just primarily on the tongue. I'm sure that burn's going to move towards my lips later on, as what usually does happen when I have habaneros. But for the moment, it's not aggressive, and the flavour is just keeps on developing. Really, just keeps climbing that fruitiness. Yeah, and I'm just remembering why I much prefer the oranges to the reds. The flavour is just so different. The reds have that kind of bell pepper flavour for a long time. These are just immediately fruity. That's really why I prefer them. And I was kind of gutted that my orange plants didn't really overwinter very well. Okay, so the heat on it starting to descend, and kind of in that motion as well. It's kind of in waves. It's coming down, and now it's coming to a more comfortable level. My eyes were almost starting to water up from it, but not quite. The heat's at a very comfortable level. Nice glow going on right now. Even though I just found a new bit of it stuck in the side of my mouth. Yeah, it's peaked. It's definitely a comfortable level now. Nice glow going on. That was a good one. Yeah, missed those. So that was the Orange Habanero. Yeah, good chili. So, alright guys, cheers.